Very pretty. Here's another one of those. Kind of a dime a dozen. Another one. This one's got the dog leg crank with this nice little bend out here. Don't see those too often. It's probably worth $1 million. Oh yeah, this one's like, this one's really neat. It's like those other ones, but with less reinforcements, more cut out material. And who can resist a star? This one's really sweet. Rusty, but good. We'll also take along this Viva Orange front rack that came off of a customer's bike. We no longer had need for it. So this thing's made to hold cargo on top and on the sides, riding low for a more stable ride, I guess, is the idea. It's got decalure that can go. This thing will hold the handlebar and slide in here. Hold the handlebar bag so the bag doesn't flip off the front. Yeah, pretty spiffy rack. It's got light mount, place to fasten the fender. Yeah, pretty great. Chromoly or stainless, I forget which one. Similarly, we got this nice Surly Nice rack. That's the name of it, Surly Nice, I think. This has been a while since I've looked at these things. Again, a chromoly rack made to hold a whole bunch of weight. Got lots of adjustable mounting here. And they might have some other plates designed for this, but this is all we got right now, so. I actually had this on my first touring bike. Show the praise! I'm showing you what I got. Oh, come on. So here's a fun one. Kona Sex 1. Kind of an odd name. I don't know what their logic was there, but I assume there must be a Sex 2 and 3 and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just a full suspension mountain bike from the 90s or something. It was picked up. Suspension excellence extreme or something. Yeah, we figured we picked this up from a guy in Sioux Falls, and we thought, well, we'll just build it into a gravel bike. Everyone's all about the gravel bikes these days, so yeah, we could just make this a old school sort of gravel bike. Not a whole lot of travel here compared with modern mountain bikes. The red fork and red handlebars are a beautiful touch. Got some Go Fast handlebars here. And a Velocity stem. That's pretty bitchin'. Mountain shock. Yeah, Kona made some cool stuff. Still making some alright bikes. Alloy frame. I guess I never really noticed before, but got the hexagonal nuts and bolts. Don't see that too often on bikes these days. That's cool. Aluminum stem with a double bolt. That's a nice touch. Yeah, just a cool old thing. I got another 90s mountain bike here. Mongoose Crocodile. Mongoose wasn't always a crappy brand like it is now. They used to make some really nice stuff. This one here we believe is from 1995, since it's got the loop tail design. That makes for a nice rigid and strong rear end with less cuts and joints basically. So that's cool. It's got a wishbone setup here, so that's pretty rad too. Originally had a fork, but the fork was worn out, so now we're just selling it as a frame. 7005 aluminum, super hard it says. I'll take their word for it. What's that? Okay. here we have the giant ATX 770, another like, well actually this one's I think it was a late 80s mountain bike. Yeah, we basically bought this because of its segmented fork. We got tubes welded to tube, and this sweet pinkish paint job called Meteor Melt, because they like made some funky design here with blowing air on the paint and stuff. It's really cool. Good old chromoly construction, butted tubing and everything. Doesn't mean that this bike has any buttocks. This means there are different thicknesses of the wall in each tube, or at least in the main tubes. Yeah, this thing you could totally build into a bike packing bike. They're all the rage these days. Just put some fatty 26-inch tires on here, maybe a front rack with a basket, and you too could live on your bicycle for days on end, camping out. All-terrain extreme. Yeah. Here we've got a Raleigh Macaframa fixed gear bicycle frame that we were going to build up a long time ago. It's never happened, so we figure may as well just sell it. Yeah, all alloy construction, both the frame and fork, aside from the nice little stainless caps on the dropouts, as well as these chain tensioners, or tensioners. Yeah, pretty spiffy. Designed for an integrated headset, as you'll commonly see on BMX bikes, but more and more so on mountain bikes and road bikes these days. It's got a nice picture of some really tall building in San Francisco, as well as a trolley on the head tube. If you haven't learned about the history of trolleys in California and how some rich people made sure that they don't work and kind of just destroyed the system, look into it. If you too go to the great Minnesota Bike Swap, you can find all this and much more that we'll bring along, but also probably a bunch of other stuff other people bring. I'm told all the 10 by 10 spaces are sold out, so there's going to be a bunch of vendors, I'm sure. I hope I find cool stuff there. Gotta consume.